Now, the goal of this course here is to get you right above that level that you are right now, immediate effect. In the next few hours, you're going to learn the most important advices in crypto trading, and at the end of this course, of course with some practice outside of this course, you will be able to make the best investment decisions yourself. That's the goal of this course. And again, you're not going to make money off every crypto company that you invest in. The goal here is to make between 100 to 300% of at least 40% of the companies that we invest in. In the chapter 2, I'm going to go into details and explain you how it works. Now, I would really love to know you better. I would really like to know my community better. So if you could please just go right there, just above my head, the questions Q&A section, open a topic and just share a few things about you, like what you like, why you're learning crypto trading. What's your final goal? Would you like to have a passive income? Maybe you have an idea of opening a crypto company and you would like to share some insights about it. Or maybe you can also share the biggest fear that you have. Why, up until this point, you didn't invest in any crypto trading, in any cryptocurrency or any crypto token, okay? I would really like to understand you better, your positions, your beliefs, because at the end of this course, I'm going to create a bonus lectures where I'm going to talk all about the topics that you mentioned in your comments. Now, if you do not see anything above my head QA or question section, just drop me an email with the same information at lucas@tokenqa.com. I promise I will answer your email. I will take it into considerations. Now, we're going to kick off this course by talking about the definitions. Probably not the most exciting or maybe even the most boring part of this course, but it is crucial for your success. It's crucial if you want to make money. Now, if you recall, in the first video I've told you that we're going to reach two goals. Now, the first goal is really the crypto guru, where you really understand, you have that unconscious competent state where you can make your decisions without thinking, right? And the second goal was the participation in the crypto communities by expressing your opinion. So if we together want to reach these two goals, you have to understand these four definitions that I'm going to present you in the course. So first is, what is a cryptocurrency? You must understand how it's made of, what's the difference between the other cryptocurrencies, such as PayPal money or your money in the bank account, and the cryptocurrency. Now the second one is a blockchain. How cryptocurrencies are related with the blockchain technology and why cryptos need blockchain to exist. Now the third one, we'll skim through it very quickly. It's the miners. What's their job, what's their position into all this blockchain cryptocurrency world. And the fourth one, the most important one, is the ICO, right? We're going to begin talking about ICOs in the chapter 2. We're going to analyze ICO, we're going to see how we can spot a good ICO, how we can invest in one, and how we can cash out, how can we receive profits. But first, you have to understand what is an ICO. Imagine ICO as a new way, new methodology to raise startup capital. Any team, any group of friends actually in the world can build an ICO. Now, what do they need for the ICO? Of course, they need a team, a sophisticated team, and you need a business idea. That's it. Having these two components, you can build an amazing ICO, raise a lot of capital, and put your tokens into play. Now, an ICO is an initial coin offering. Is when you offer tokens of your future company in exchange of money. You get money, you get a Bitcoins, a Ethereum, not the actual money, not the dollars, but we'll get into details later on, okay? So now, it is very, very important to spot a good ICO, because only the very good, very well-designed ICOs are the money producers, are the ones that really raise in value. Now, very important piece of an ICO is a white paper. A white paper is like a business plan, like a shorter version of a business plan, where the ICO team states problems of an industry, of a specific industry, and provides the solutions to these problems. Now, these problems and these solutions, they must convince you. If you think that these problems, they don't even exist in that industry, maybe you're an expert, maybe it's a transportation industry and you're one of the managers in the transportation industry, you know that these problems don't even exist, that's it. That's called a red flag. It's when an ICO doesn't provide any value and it's not worth your time, basically, okay? Now, the solutions that an ICO provide must not exist in the market, right? They must be unique propositions. So you really You really need to read the white paper in details and make your choice either to invest or not to invest, okay? Now, at the end of this section is my favorite part, is where I'm going to look for an ICO, a very good ICO. I'm going to show how to invest in it. And later in a few months, when the ICO tokens are released in the exchange, I'm going to show you how to trade these tokens, how to get profit, and how to lose money, right? I'm going to show all that. Now, we go to chapter 3. Chapter 3 is an interesting one because we're going to talk about VCs, venture capitalists. Now, I know that in almost all other courses, this topic is really underestimated and not many blockchain experts talk about it. Now, it is really an important topic, and let me tell you why. The VCs, venture capitalists, they have a very well-designed risk assessment tools. Now, these risk assessment tools allow them to choose the best ICOs in the industry to invest. Now, VCs, as you know, they invest money into the blockchain startups, ICOs, right? With the purpose, with the aim to get money. They only invest in ICOs that can be money producers, that can raise in value later on. So that's one of the first reasons why you want to spot these ICOs, why you want to check the websites of venture capitalists to see what kind of ICOs they invest in. And it's not only websites. I'm going to show you different methodologies on how to really find these ICOs that are baked by VCs. And one very important fact, only about 50% of the ICOs, let's say of the teams that want to release an ICO, really reach the ICO stage. Why? Because really good teams and good ICOs, good white papers, they collect all the money in the pre-ICO stage or even in the private sale for the VCs. So you really, if you want to make money here, you have to check the VC's decisions. And if the VC's decision really comply with your decision, so that's probably the startup, that's the ICO that you want to invest in. And I'm going to show you how to spot an ICO, a good ICO, before even the ICO event, okay? Now, the fourth section, we're going to see how the actual investment in crypto world happens. We're going to open a wallet. I'm going to show how to save your money, how to exchange your dollars, your money or euros, whatever you have, how to exchange this money from your pocket to the Bitcoin and any other cryptocurrencies. We're going to cover all the required steps. Now, we're going to register on an exchange where you can buy any kind of tokens, any kind of cryptocurrencies. Now, the spotlight, the highlight of this section are the 4 indicators that will show you which cryptocurrencies or which crypto tokens are worth to invest, to buy at that very specific moment, or to sell. Now, we're going to see the trends on what is the probability of that cryptocurrency, of that token to raise in value or to lose value. Now, you would say, probably that's impossible, right? That's impossible to predict. Like, how you can predict the value of a cryptocurrency? Is it going to raise or is it going to fall? Now, we're going to cover 7 different factors that really makes a difference if a cryptocurrency or a token can increase or decrease in value. And we're going to talk about these 4 indicators. So MACD index, RSI, moving average, and Fibonacci retracement tool. Now, using these 4 indicators, you will be able to reach 2 goals. So first goal is to invest in any stock, any cryptocurrency, any token you want. Not only invest, but also cash out. You will spot the right moment. When is the right moment? When you see, okay, the trend probably is going to go down. I need to sell here. So these 4 indicators, they will show you time spots where you have to buy or you have to sell. You want to sell high, you want to buy low, right? So these are the perfect indicators. For that, we're going to go into detail. I'm going to show you live. I'm going to do a live trading with you to show you how does it work, okay? Now, the last section will talk about entrepreneurship. Why it is worth to invest in cryptocurrencies right now, why it is the time for the ICOs, and why you should participate in cryptocurrency communities. Now, very simple example, very simple parallel. Now, imagine a person who invests in real estate, who, let's say, buys an apartment somewhere in the south of Spain, what he can expect in profit annually. So probably between 10 to 15% in best cases. If he spot a very good location, he buys the apartment using probably 100 to 200,000 euros or even more, and he can expect about 10 to 15% annually in annual profit. Now, Think about the crypto trader just like me or you, okay? Now, he can earn the same 15% or 10% in 1 minute by doing the right decision, using the right strategies, and using his logic. And you would probably say, for sure, but at the same time, I can lose 10%. And yes, you can. But think about it. You invest in one ICO, which loses 10% in value, right? You say, oh shit. Okay, one more time. Invest in a second ICO, which loses 10% in value. You try one more time, you invest in a third ICO, which loses again 10%, and you would say, no, that's not for me. That's not correct. You invest in a fourth ICO, and it raises 60% in value. Not only you covered your loss, not only covered you all the money that you already invested, you want to profit by 30%. Now, and in this course, we're going to show you the right strategies, just right how to do it, okay? So what I want to say to conclude everything, that cryptocurrencies and ICO is the topic right now, and we should participate. Maybe later you will be creating a company which raises millions in ICO, okay? So join my community and just let's go to the next section. See you there.